Hey, what's up, guys? Kingdom Yu-Gi-Oh here, bringing you my deck profile for November of this year. This is post Abyss Rising, obviously, and I've been on a little bit of a hiatus from Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'm really just getting back into it. But this is the deck that I'm trying to do it with. It's Inzektors. I really like the deck. It's fun. I was playing it at the end of last format, and it works for me. I played a couple games against Agents the other day. My friend Nick was playing Agents, and I actually won every single game. He didn't even win. It's a really good deck. So let me show you it. It's gonna look a little familiar because it's a lot like Billy Break's deck that he won a little while back with. You start out with 3 Centipede, 3 Ladybug, 1 Dragonfly, 1 Hornet, 1 Gigamantis. I'm gonna go through this video kind of quick because for some reason the last 2 times I've tried to do this video it's fucked up on me. But I mean, this is your basic 9. Um, these are your Inzektors. They're gonna make all your plays for you. They're really good. Um, Centipede is now the main focus of the deck for the most part because you're going to search out all of this with Centipede, including your Calibers, obviously. Only 1 Gigamantis. A lot of people are playing more than one. I personally don't like more than one. I just feel like it gets cloggy, and I don't know. I just feel like there's other things that you can put in your deck instead. So the 9 Inzektors, 2 Tour Guide, because I still personally like Tour Guide in the deck. Billy wasn't playing these, but I still like it in the deck. It's instant access to the threes is really useful. Plus, being able to grab your Sangan is also really useful. So I play those. 2 Mystic Tomatoes. It's a really good first turn set. It'll search out all your stuff. Uh, I don't play Night Assailant because you can just Tour Guide into Tour Guide because Mystic Tomato helps you search out your Sangan anyway. So there's that. 1 Dark Arm, really easy to summon in the deck because you have a lot of manipulation with like pulling things out of the graveyard to equip. So he's really easy to get the 3. 2 Card Troopers. You play triple call in the deck, so Card Trooper is really useful because it helps you mill, and then it gives you a draw, and then if they try to destroy your set call, you can flip it, grab Card Trooper, grab an extra draw. You know, free draws all day. 2 Effect Veilers. From what I've seen, my locals is sort of Effect Veiler is a little bit better. There's no windups or anything, so I personally like Effect Veiler over Max C right now. For me, I might switch it to Max C, but for now, Veiler's fine. 2 Zet Calibers. It's good for the OTK, but I also like it as sort of a control kind of card. If you have like your Dragonfly Engrave, you can use your Zet Caliber to make sure that you get it back, because having Dragonfly in hand is always really good. It's like I said, Dragonfly makes your plays, and so that Caliber helps you make sure you have Dragonfly. 2 Dualities, you're not special summoning as much because you're focusing more on Centipede searches, stuff like that, maintaining board presence, card advantage. So Pot of Duality is really good. Triple MST because it's back removal. Heavy Storm because it's back removal. Monster Reborn and Dark Hole because they're good. Book of Moon because it's good. Let me switch this with this. Well, Foolish Burial because it's obvious, and then Forbidden Lance. I really like Forbidden Lance in the deck. It's like I said, Dragonfly makes your plays, so Lance just really helps you protect your Dragonfly. Traps, 3 Call the Haunted, really good in the deck. Grabs back your Card Troopers, your Sangans, and then it also grabs back all your Inzektors because they're gonna try to stop your Inzektors, so then you can just call them back and have a good day. 2 Warnings because it's a warning. 1 Fiendish Chain. I really like Fiendish Chain in the deck because it's good. And then 2 Torrential Tributes. Some people say that in decks that try to maintain field presence, Torrential's not good. This deck does try to maintain field presence, but it's not that great at it. So I do like Torrential just in case when you're when the game is not going in your favor. Extra deck. Start off 2 Leviathan Dragons. I could probably cut one of these for something else, probably a second Zen main because I only play one. But for now, it's fine. I only have the one Zen main, so I'm only playing one. Like I said, I'd probably cut a Leviathan for a second Zen main. Acid Golem, because Acid Golem's really good. I still like Acid Golem in this deck particularly. I know it's not that hard. I know this deck has a really good time with dealing with big monsters because you can just Hornet pop them all. But I still personally like Acid Golem in the deck because another thing, you're not usually stuck with Acid Golem because if it's out and it's like about to run out of materials and you think you're gonna have to pay the 2,000 next turn, you can just pop this with Hornet, so that's really cool. One Leviair because it's Leviair and it's a rank 3. That's awesome. One Giga Brilliant because I still like Giga Brilliant. It helps OTKs and stuff like that. One Tempo. So it was really funny because the games I played the other day against my friend Nick, um, I actually let him use my Inzektors at one point, and I was using his agents, and he made Tempo on me. I had his end mains out, and he made Tempo. And he told me some really cool things that I never realized about Tempo. A, I know it says it on the card, but it's either player's turn. So he was like, all right, make Tempo, remove one from your end mains. I'm like, okay. He's like, go. I'm like, okay, draw. He's like, during your, as soon as I hit main phase, he was like, all right, during your main phase, I'm gonna remove the other one from Zen mains. I'm like, what? He's like, dude, it's either player's turn. You didn't know that? I was like, what? And then it also gains 500 attack, and that's permanent. I didn't realize that either. So basically, Tempo went up to 2,700 in the span of basically his turn and my turn. So that was really cool, actually. I didn't realize that. So next we have Maestro, because Maestro's really good. Utopia Ray, because they're good. And then I still play fives, obviously. Crimson Shadow. Number 12, Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. I love this card. And then Tyrus, just because it's Tyrus. I play an Armory Arm because I play the Effect Veiler, and I play Catastor because I play Effect Veiler. Probably going to switch around my extra deck a little bit, but for now it's where I like it. I don't have a side deck because I don't. Yeah, that's a pretty good reason, isn't it? I wish these cards were back, personally. I like the deck though; it's still really good. So that's it. I'm gonna be making more videos, guys. I promise. I promise. I promise. But I just get sidetracked. I'm gonna be building Dino Rabbit. I think now that it's really cheap and inexpensive, it'll be fun to build. My friend's building it. He's almost done it. But anyway, all right, guys. Peace out.